Welcome back to the Figure Kit Garage, fellow resin heads and kit builders. This is the fourth and final out-of-the-box review video I'll be doing. And this one I've been eagerly awaiting for about a little over a week or so. And it's 3 kits that comes to me from Troy McDevitt of the McDevitt Studios. And Troy did something really unique a little while back. He started a series of busts based on the various artists who had drawn the Incredible Hulk from Marvel Comics over the years. And it's a really interesting idea to take one character and come up with busts of all the different looks throughout the years, from Jack Kirby to present day. And thus far, he has done quite a few. We're looking at 10 so far that he's done, from artists Herb Trimpe, Mike Mignola, Sal Buscema, Art Adams, Mike Deodato Jr. He did his own take of the Hulk for himself, John Romita Sr., Todd McFarlane, Dale Cowan, and Jack Kirby. And those are just 10 of the ones he's done. He still has Mary Severine, John Romita Jr., Lee Weeks, Gary Frank, John Byrne, and Ed McGuinness left to do. That's an incredible lineup, pun intended, for a character that has been around for a long, long time. To come up with a series of busts based off the artwork of each individual artist that stands out throughout the history of the character, I think is an incredible undertaking. And these two here were the first ones I wanted to get. These kits are 1/5 scale, and they go for $50 a piece. Now, you would think a bust like these would go for a lot more. So $50 per bust for each of the various versions of the Hulk. That's a steal. You can't beat that. You just can't. And the two that I decided to pick up first, on the left is inspired by the artwork of artist Dale Cowan, and on the right is inspired by Mike Deodato Jr. And we'll take a look at the Dale Cowan Hulk first. Just the sculpting in the musculature, the veining, the muscles in the neck, the way they pop, the frown on the up in the forehead and around the cheekbones. This sculpting is just absolutely amazing. The hair is sculpted really nicely. Troy did a magnificent job of capturing the individual likeness as done by each artist over the years. Now, I'm not really familiar with all the various versions of the Hulk. The Hulk has never been one of my all-time favorite characters. I like the Hulk, but he's never been my number one. But I decided to get in on these because I think they're cool. They're absolutely cool. And you can't go wrong having a collection like this. And as of late, there have been a lot of people that have been painting these things up and showing them off on Facebook, and they turn out really, really nice. The casting on this is super clean. No air bubbles in any way, shape, or form. None on the edges. No air bubbles showing up in the hair. Minor seam line across the upper part of the shoulder, going across the ear, through the hair, and back down again. Just excellent sculpting and casting overall. You can't say anything bad about that. That is an absolutely angry, angry Hulk. I love it. I think this is fantastic. If you're a Hulk fan, then this series that he's doing is definitely right up your alley. You can't go wrong with this. And the bases will be identical for every single Hulk bust. There's not going to be an individual base for each and every single one. They're all going to be the same, which I think is pretty cool, because it's going to be kind of hard to come up with an individual base for every single solitary Hulk that's out there. So the bases are identical for every single one. They fit in really well. A little bit of wiggle. I'm going to put magnets in these to make sure that they stay. But this is just an awesome line that he's doing. Makes me wonder if he's going to try the same thing with any of the other characters that have varied their look over the years. It'd be kind of cool to see if he pulls that off. And then on the right, this is the Hulk based on the artwork of McDevitt Jr. Definitely a much more super muscular, incredible Hulk. The veining on this thing is absolutely ridiculous. I looked this character up, this version of him, and Troy really got the likeness down. The oversized teeth, just the expression, the way the hair drops down, and you actually have a little bit of a lip underneath the hair, which the casting on that is flawless. The muscles in the chest and all the way down is beautifully done. Cannot commend Troy for any higher than this. No air bubbles whatsoever in the hair, no pore spouts. The seam line, I'm having a little bit of a problem trying to find that. If I don't find it, well, okay, I'll take that. Might be a little one, but it's going to be really, really minor. Oh, there it is. Coming right up the back. This one was actually cast really nice. If that is the actual mold line from the casting process, it goes right into the hair and vanishes without a trace. If I don't find the other part of that mold line, I am not going to be disappointed. I can be bluntly honest on that. But this is an incredible, here I go with that word again, it is just an incredible, incredible bust. So there we have it for those two. Hulk Smash 1 and 2. I will be getting the remainder of them. If I decided to do it, I could probably pull off 2, maybe more busts a month until I have the entire line. But for 50 bucks before shipping, you can't go wrong. You just can't go wrong with these busts of the Hulk. It's an amazing lineup. The idea of it is really, really sound. So my hat's off to Troy for coming up with this line of busts of an amazing character. And I'll move these guys out of the way because my other acquisition is one I've been waiting to get for about 7 years. And this is a reissue of the original kit that came out in 2013. And he's a big 11 3/4 inch 4-pound monster, the Troy McDevitt Werewolf. And I'm not going to be able to get him all the way in the frame, so I'll have to adjust the camera as I go. This is a beautiful kit. It comes in 3 pieces: the head, the main body, and the lower part for the base. The fit for the pegs to attach each part, and I'll show you where the base attaches into the body, is a perfect fit, not too tight, not too loose. There's no wiggle whatsoever. And then the fit of the head to the upper body is absolutely flawless, and he is 4 pounds. He is a heavy boy. No wiggle up or down, left or right. The fit is flawless. And it definitely hides the casted parts underneath the head really well. There won't be any putty work required on this at all. Mold line wise, goes right up along the edges of the fur. Same thing on the head. Getting rid of that won't be very much of a problem. The fur detail in this thing is absolutely gorgeous. This gives unlimited ideas for fur colorations. I think I'm going to do mine as Black Wolf. Come up with a way to do that, make it really stand out and look good. The teeth detail, sorry about the camera shake. Teeth are beautifully sculpted. I think I've maybe found 4, maybe 5 little air bubbles that were caused in the casting process, and that's it. With this much fur, you would think there would maybe be more. There's not. Just a mean looking snarl, all that fur. This is an amazing piece, and I'm really, really glad he re-released this. Originally, 7 years ago when he released it, the bust went for $175 or $150. It's now going for $175 before shipping. And for anybody that missed out on it the first time, I definitely recommend getting this. It's well worth it. It's just an amazing piece altogether. I can't say enough about it. Troy's sculpting is just spot on, top shelf. So Troy, thank you very much for reissuing this. Another Grail kit off my list, finally. Thanks to Troy. I've been waiting for this one for a while. Might have to make some room for this furry face. Put him next to the Wolfman. But there we have it. 2 Hulks and a werewolf. What a menagerie I've got going on out here tonight. From hoggles to Skelegro bottles to mummy keys and rock biters to glaives, werewolves, and Hulks. Wow. I ought to start a zoo. Be the most unique zoo on the planet. But that is it for the 4 reviews on the Figure Kit Garage for this week. Next week I'll be expecting the Land of the Giants plastic kit from Cult TV Man. With the exception of the Troy McDevitt pieces, pretty much everything that I got was from the sellers at Wantafest. I want to say Wonderfest, excuse me, Wantafest. A lot of them are running pretty good deals. I've got the Land of the Giants snake plastic kit coming, the Tom Hardy Venom bust, and the Undressed to Kill from David Diaz. That should be arriving next week, and then I'll have the Leia and Batman bust from Angelo Valletta, hopefully coming soon. So that is it for these reviews from the Figure Kit Garage. Want to wish everybody a great upcoming weekend. Stay healthy, stay safe. If you can go out and go shopping just to get out of the house, watch your social distancing. You know, cover up your face if you have to. But try to get out and have fun. Stay healthy. Good night, everybody. Build a kit.